Well, for more, I want to welcome Jeff Benjamin, K-pop columnist at Billboard magazine. Great to see you again, Jeff. How are you doing?
Doing great. It's an exciting day, so happy to be here.
It is. So after 4 years of a hiatus, BTS is officially back. They've left the army. They've returned to their army of fans. Take us through the reaction.
I mean, you don't get bigger pop comebacks than BTS at this point in 2026. And I think the reaction is really being well received because this album in particular, its name is ARIRANG. That is the name of a traditional Korean folk song that many people in South Korea and North Korea, for that matter, definitely know and have grown up with. This is an album that represents their Korean identity. It's a sense of coming home, not just to, the fans, to their music careers as a group, but also, coming back to their roots as musicians. For a long time, they were doing their solo projects, doing music around the world, many English singles. Now they're really back doing what they do best and doing it as BTS and really making sure that that emphasis around Korea and their homeland is really emphasized, especially in this album.
So the comeback concert is scheduled for Saturday night in Seoul, which is 7 a.m. Eastern. BTS, of course, is known for blending music with high concept visuals and immersive fan experiences. What can we expect from this show?
This is actually, I'm a little stumped to tell you what to expect just because this really is the very first time that we're going to see them all back on stage in so many years. And it just goes to show how bold they're being with this comeback, right? Because they haven't given any live performances of the new music, any sort of indication of where they're at. They're doing it all on this live streamed concert on Netflix, in the middle of Seoul, right in front of the palace, as the report mentioned. There's really no place to hide, but as you can expect from really any BTS performance, you know that there's going to be really intricate and intense choreography, some crazy vocals, crazy rapping, and I think it's just going to be such a special moment to see just all the fans around them, see them in the middle of Seoul like that, with this new music. But all that to be said, no one really knows what to expect and what kind of stage performance they're going to be creating. We will unfortunately see leader RM take it a little easier when it comes to choreography because he did have an ankle injury. But other than that, really, all bets are off. The fact that we saw that huge drone display earlier just goes to show, I think, how big this performance is about to be.
Yeah, and of course they have also announced a world tour, and some estimate that it could beat Taylor Swift's $2 billion record topping tour. As a Taylor fan, I find that hard to believe. Just how realistic is that given ticket sales and global demand for BTS?
I mean, all due respect to Taylor Swift, but I do think she might have some competition here in BTS just because there has been that demand. Some of the members did go on solo tours during this brief hiatus when they weren't together as a group, but the group is really making sure to say that they're going to come back and they're really going around the world. It's going to be their first really true all-stadium tour in that way, and it's already extended into 2027. I believe there's 80 plus shows already announced already and more to be announced in more territories, including territories that they haven't visited yet. So, that demand and being able to see not just, the fact that BTS kind of got a bit of their momentum when they actually, I was previously here to talk about their 2020 album, Map of the Soul 7. That was supposed to be a big stadium tour. It, of course, got canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So fans have been really waiting for like a large world tour, stadium tour in that way. So I think this demand has been growing for years and years and years. So again, all due respect to Taylor Swift, but I think the Army might really prove that they are just as eager, if not more eager, to come out and really support BTS at their live shows.
And of course, the concert tonight will be streamed live on Netflix. So certainly a test for Netflix and its live broadcasting capacity, right?
Oh, yeah. And I mean, BTS and Netflix, for that matter, haven't done anything like this in that sense.
Yeah.
It's been really cool to see, really great. They did a really great interview about how the guys really leaned into this moment, how they really spent a lot of time with the directors.
We will be tuning in, I'm sure. I have to leave it there for now. We are getting the hard route. Jeff Benjamin, appreciate your time. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too, guys.